Hi, good evening and welcome to the Friday edition of Prime Business with me, James Ishen. To our very first story, the Ghana Union of Traders Association is calling on government to ensure fairness and equality in the VAT system as it prepares to implement the VAT reforms in January 2026. The group expressed worry the new VAT threshold creates a situation where two traders dealing in the same commodity line in the same marketplace are treated differently. They argue traders whose turnover exceeds the new threshold of 750,000 cedis are required to charge additional 20% VAT, while those below the threshold remain exempted. Speaking to Joy Business, outgoing president of GUTA, Dr. Joseph Obin, called for uniformity to help businesses to thrive.
We've been paying the flat rate of 4%. So now that the rate is being moved to 20%, that is the standard rate, is going to make prices very high at that end. And then also is going to create distortions at the market because of the threshold. The threshold having been moved from 200,000 to 750,000 means that the market is going to be segregated, where people trading in the same commodity lines, in the same vicinity of trading, some are going to be made to pay the VAT and or charge the VAT, whilst the others are not going to charge. Then it's not going to bring the parity that we seek and the fairness that the VAT system or the tax system should bring. You know, the taxes should not be discriminative. When this happens, it means that a trader, your neighbor, will not be charging, and you will be charging 20% on top. I've heard many people saying that taxes, when reforms like this come, it doesn't satisfy everybody. So who should be the victim here? Who should be punished here?
Presidential staffer Nana Jantua says the government is committed to building a resilient 24-hour economy that will endure well beyond the tenure of President John Dramani Mahama. Speaking at the Institute of Liberty and Policy Innovation's high-level business regulation dialogues in Accra, she said the policy is not being designed as a political slogan, but as a long-term national productivity strategy that should transform how business operates across sectors.
It is the hope of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama that such institutions thrive, especially institutions that are being run by young Ghanaians like you. He's very happy when he hears that these young Ghanaians are doing well. And he's ready to support whatever interventions that young Ghanaians put in place to make the economy thrive. On the issue of 24-hour economy, you hear so many things. People are talking is not working. There are institutions that have started working as 24-hour economy institutions. For instance, Assembly Press. You have to go and visit Assembly Press to see how they are working, especially in the night when it is the off-peak. They tell me that the night is when they have the quality electricity to work. The Ministry of Energy Green Transitions, the Ministry of Local Government have put together a plan to put street lights all over the country, especially in our markets. The 24-hour economy will thrive if the whole country is lit. The law for the 24-hour economy is also in Parliament. The document for implementation is ready, and very soon, because we want 24-hour economy to outlive His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We want it to be an economic policy for the nation that will drive the nation towards industrialization and job creation. So it will not be done haphazardly. It is being done in a structured manner, in a well-formulated manner, so that at the end of the day, Ghanaians will have the benefits of the 24-hour economy. It will be very beautiful to see a Ghana run 3 times around the clock, 24 hours.
Now, the Chief Executive of the Millennium Development Authority, Alex Mold, is urging civil society organizations and government agencies to adopt catalytic funding to de-risk transformational national development. He made these remarks at the 2025 Philanthropy Conference held in Accra.
Ghana Philanthropy Conference was held under the theme Repositioning Domestic Resource Mobilization as a Catalyst for Accelerating Development. Speaking in an interview with Joy Business, the Chief Executive of the Millennium Development Authority, Alex Mold, stressed the need for strategic mobilizations to unlock and access sustainable funding.
We need to be aligned with what the national priorities are. First of all, we have to ensure that we have the CSOs and the NGOs who are already doing things in their communities to see how we can scale them up. So scaling up is very important. Catalytic funding or catalytic capital will start with us doing things at the community level and then working with these NGOs and CSOs who are doing wonderful things with their philanthropists to see how we can scale it to the national level. So we'll have a scoping team that will scope what they're doing and make sure that we can roll it out to the other communities in the country, and that's what we call national scaling.
He further highlighted MEDA's role in mobilizing and coordinating these funds on behalf of implementing institutions to ensure effective execution of development projects.
We have to identify CSOs and NGOs who are doing philanthropic work in various communities and work with them, put together a national compact and go to the large philanthropists and say these are part of the national agenda and this is how we want to roll it out. We'll be working with these CSOs to actually execute these projects. MEDA will not be an executing agent. We are just a trusted, accountable entity to the donors, to the philanthropists, to ensure that their money is being used the way they want it to be used. We have transparency, accountability, and the systems that they want us to use. So that is what we will be doing with the CSOs.
The event brought together government agencies, civil society organizations, and philanthropic groups from across the country to explore new approaches to development financing and strengthen partnerships for national progress.
Now, away from that, Mobile Money Limited says investing in science and technology talent is critical to sustaining Ghana's financial technology ecosystem as the company celebrates this year's National Science and Maths Quiz Champions. Speaking during the team's visit, Chief Executive Shaibu Haruna applauded the winners for nurturing the technical skills needed to power future innovations in fintech. Chief Executive of Mobile Money Limited, Shaibu Haruna, noted the National Science and Maths Quiz continues to produce young minds capable of driving engineering and technology-led growth. He said Momo's operations rely heavily on science, technology, and engineering, the same foundation the NSMQ built in students.
For us, that connection with science, maths, and by extension technology STEM is very important. At the core of what we do in mobile money is financial technology, and the engine that drives financial technology is the science, is the technology aspect of it, and the engineering that it embodies.
Mr. Haruna also highlighted a strong tradition of excellence in the Momo and MTN ecosystem, revealing that both the company's Chief Technical Officer and Chief Information Officer are proud old boys of the school. He praised the students, their teachers, and the Alumni Association for sustaining a culture of discipline and innovation.
For us, nurturing such talent and coming out with great engineers, and we're proud to have one of our own, who is our Chief Technology Officer, being an old boy. Our Chief Information Officer in MTN Ghana is also an old mobile. So the truth about it is that I think you have delivered in terms of talent and continue to deliver in terms of the brains that is going to power the next generation of talent in technology, in science, and we are very, very proud of you. So I just want to say a big congratulations to the team, but I know that there's even a bigger team behind you, and I know I've seen the wonderful young men behind you who have also played a role, but I also want to also recognize the silent role of your teachers, and your mentors, as well as I have to also recognize that the institution itself and the Old Boys Association, who also have supported in diverse ways in encouraging you and inspiring you to these great heights.
The team left the Momo head office with commendations from their excellence and a renewed call to inspire more young innovators. Some other stories now. The German Development Corporation and the InnoHub Foundation have wrapped up a 2-year impact investment support program aimed at strengthening Ghana's small and medium-sized enterprises. Known as the Ghana SME Impact Investment Support Project, the initiative provided tailored technical assistance to more than 20 SMEs across sectors and helping them improve marketing, financial management, human resources, and operational efficiency. Here is portfolio analyst at InnoHub, Raymond Taki.
GSIS project is about providing technical assistance to SMEs in Ghana. The project was looking to support between 10 to 15 SMEs with technical assistance grants, but then at the end of the program, we supported 21 businesses, upwards of what we were expecting to support, 10 to 15 businesses we were expecting to support. Also, the program was looking to disburse 192,000 in technical grants to these businesses. For every 1,000 euros spent, each business or the business is supposed to create one job. Right? For every 1,000 euros spent into the business is supposed to create one job. But currently, as we speak, the businesses have been able to create 196 jobs, upward from the 192 jobs that we would have ordinarily created. This is just the beginning, since the job creation extends up to a year after the program.
You're still watching Prime Business. Now, President of the Ghana Institute of Horticulturists, Professor Abdul Alim Abubakar, is calling for urgent policy reforms and targeted investment to reposition Ghana's horticultural sector. Speaking at the 25th Annual General Meeting and Scientific Conference, he warned that Ghana could lose billions in revenue without stronger production standards, research support, and market systems. The Ghana Institute of Horticulturists says government attention is growing, but formal engagement must deepen to set clear standards in production, value addition, and export. President of the Institute, Professor Abdul Halim Abubakar, emphasized that with the right policies, horticulture can boost income, empower youth, and reduce Ghana's reliance on import.
As an institute, we are aware that the government is paying a lot of attention to horticulture now, and I think one of the policies the government is implementing is Feed Ghana project, and there's also a special attention given to the vegetable sector by the government. I think we have not been formally engaged as an institute, but members of the institute have contributed to the government policy on horticulture.
Honorary Secretary of the Ghana Institute of Horticulturists, Dr. Muhammad Dauda Mujitaba, highlighted challenges ranging from unemployment to poor product quality and low local production, calling for deliberate government policies, increased funding and stronger research to reduce risk faced by farmers.
We are challenged with job and unemployment in the country. We are challenged with poor quality of horticultural products. We are also challenged with inadequate production of horticultural products, which we find a lot of importation happening into the country, as we heard from the keynote speaker. It needs huge investment on the part of government. It also needs a policy direction to encourage local production of the very vegetables that we do a lot of importation on.
Guest speaker Professor Roger Canton revealed that Ghana spends hundreds of millions of dollars annually on tomatoes, onions, and other vegetables, stressing that horticulture alone could save the country over $5 billion.
Just 2024, horticultural crops, just I will mention a few. Tomato, $400 million was spent on it. Onion was no different. Carrots, lettuce, cabbages, all of that. So I can tell you on authority, the horticultural industry can save this country in excess of up to about $5 billion, not millions, billion. Far in excess of what Ghana went to IMF for, and they are bowling us here and there. Is it $3.6 billion? We can do that very easily.
This is Prime Business. We'll be back for more. Welcome back to Prime Business. Now, Safety and Home Solutions has opened a new Center Point showroom showcasing premium aluminum windows, doors, security systems, and interior solutions from India, Malta, and Turkey. Marketing Manager Obri Yeboamenu Jr. says the move, including a partnership with India's leading aluminum manufacturer, aims to raise quality standards for homeowners and developers nationwide. The Center Point showroom, customers can now explore an extensive collection of high-end aluminum products, including rain-resistant windows, soundproof frames, louvers, and customized options designed for both homes and high-rise buildings. Marketing Manager Obri Yeboamenu Jr. says the expansion reflects its commitment to delivering world-class building solutions.
We joined the India's #1 windows and doors when it comes to aluminum. We join in partnership with them to bring the good quality of aluminum products, that is windows, doors, and also louvers, where you can get facades, you can get the accessories and everything, all at Safety and Home Solutions at the Center Point showroom. So we have variety of products, and this is one of the beautiful showrooms we have across Ghana. Currently, we have displayed almost all the range from the high end to the low end at our showroom. So we are bringing better solutions to Ghana building industry, especially for homeowners and also for real estate developers.
Obri added that beyond windows and doors, the company is showcasing advanced security doors with up to 6 protective layers, along with premium kitchens, wardrobes, and closets. He says the strategic choice of Center Point Mall will allow more Ghanaians to access their premium solutions.
We have the best quality because our doors are nearly impossible to break through. You cannot break through our doors. Safety and Home Solutions, you can't break through our doors because our doors are built with high materials, and also with composition wise, it has about 6 layers when it comes to our security doors. Center Point is one of the biggest malls in Ghana, and looking at the location to give us the very big picture, because we have more developed areas, but looking at Hacho area, we realize that it connects Ghana. It cannot connect Accra to other regions and other parts of Ghana.
Safety and Home Solutions says it remains focused on raising industry standards while giving homeowners and developers durable, modern and secure building solutions across Ghana. Noodles sales agent Samuel Edia emerged winner of the Black Friday draw by CompuGhana to reward customers for the pre-festive season. The promotion, according to the company, aims at boosting sales and creating awareness of the mainly discounted products in their showroom. Marketing Manager of CompuGhana, Rita Ikuya Nyako, explains further in the following report. CompuGhana is using the Black Friday promotion as a festival for customers who have been loyal to the company since inception. The discounted items are available at all 16 showrooms across the country, expected to elevate the shopping experience of customers. Marketing Manager Rita Ikuya Nyako says the promotion is open to all customers. She spoke to Joy Business at the head office after the first draw.
Everybody knows Black Friday, but CompuGhana Black Friday is out of this world. It's always massive. As you can see, the crowd behind me in all our 16 showrooms across the country, everywhere is packed because our prices are really good. Very, very good. We are giving up to 90% off today. So it's not your regular Black Friday. It's like a festival for us. Because this year, we are running cashback sales festival. So we are giving customers a fun shopping experience. And our Black Friday is the, top of it all, because Black Friday prices are already good. But this year, on top of the up to 90% discount that we are giving, we are also, selecting 2 lucky winners. I mean, anyone who buys today from our Black Friday offers today get a chance to win 25,000 Ghana cedis cash. And we just finished with our first draw. So we've selected our first lucky winner who is on his way right now to take his cash.
Winner for the cash prize, Samuel Dija, has been sharing his excitement with Joy Business.
After buying, I was heading towards Kaswa. And then someone called me that I've won an amount of money, 25,000. So I was like, how? Because I wasn't expecting to win what. And then the person said, because I bought a phone at Compute Ghana. So because of that, I've won an amount of money. So quickly, I was in a trotro. I have to quickly alight and then use my money to take a motor from, I think I was at Malam. So from Malam straight to this place, just come and take my reward, my money. And I don't know, I'm so confused. When a person called at first, I didn't believe, because now these things the world is not that safe again.
The promotion continues at various offices of the company. Now, the Regional Maritime University has renewed its partnership with Hafnia Shipping through a new MOU reinforcing their 3-year collaboration on training, capacity building, equipment development and employment. Acting Vice Chancellor of RMU, Dr. Jethro W. Brooks Jr. appreciated the number of cadets placed on Hafnia's vessels globally. He was speaking at the signing of the MOU at Nungaya in Accra.
The 2022 agreement has resulted in 109 members being employed through Marlin Marine and Crewing Services, Hafnia Shipping's African agent. The renewed MOU also expands opportunities for cadets at the Regional Maritime University, with Hafnia maintaining its commitment of 16 placements despite plans to reduce vessel numbers under a fleet modernization program. Dr. Jethro Brooks Jr. is the acting vice chancellor of the Regional Maritime University.
We thank you for the number of students, cadets you have on your ships going, and we have discussed the issue of increasing those numbers, which we are open to. We're also thankful for the gifts from your donations from your institution to the university. We also wish to record an official communication from your organization regarding the 3 simulators you're trying to put together to send for the university. That's the bridge, and the cargo operations simulator. So we hope and pray that as early as possible, God being our helper, your organization will be able to generate the resources to.
And that's all for the Friday edition of Prime Business with me, James Ishen. For more news, log on to myjoyonline.com/business. I'm grateful you stayed on. Up next is sports. Good afternoon. Good evening, sorry.